I just filmed this entire video and didn't hit record. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing another empties video. I'm going to be going into some of the products I finished up in the past months, like 2 or 3 months, since whenever my last empties video was. It is predominantly skincare, but there is a little bit of hair and makeup mixed in as well. So if that's something you're into, before we jump into that, I did film a full get ready with me on this look right here. I'm going to link it right here. It was my James Charles casting call video. If you could do me a huge favor, go watch that video, like it, comment on it, share it, tweet it, send it to your mom, send it to your sister, spread that everywhere. It will help me so much. This is a massive opportunity and your help will honestly be the difference between changing my life. So check out that video and I will love you forever. And if this is something you're into, make sure to keep on watching and please don't forget to subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week and that is the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to see all of my empties, keep on watching. So I am going to rapid fire through the first 3 products because I featured them in the last 2 empties videos I did as well. First, from Sol de Janeiro, this is the Brazilian Foreplay. This is the same company that makes the Bum Bum Cream, but this is the, it still smells like the product. This is the In Shower Gel. It is a body wash. I am obsessed. Brandon's obsessed. I need this on hand at all times. It is the most magical body wash you will ever use. This is also the time to get it because they do have it in a holiday kit at Sephora with a whole bunch of other products, including a body spray and a hand cream, and honestly, it is amazing. I also have another tube of the Aussie Instant Freeze Hairspray. Obsessed with this. It is the only thing that I consistently keep going back to make sure that my hair is tamed and stays where I want it. And the next item comes from Morphe. This is the Continuing Setting Mist. I'm going to forget to insert the picture here, so I'm not even going to promise to. But if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you will have seen the picture already. On my sweetheart table at my wedding, between me and Brandon, there was a can of this right in the middle of the table for refreshing touch-ups throughout the night. I'm obsessed. I will not be repurchasing this immediately because I do still have the Morphe Jeffree Star collaboration spray, which is that same beautiful mist. Just a different smell, and honestly, I find this to be a little bit more glowy dewy than I like. I think I'm going to be going back to the original after I finish that one, but honestly, I do love it anyway, so I will be finishing that one, then going back to this one. And the next item, which is a new empty, well, it's not really an empty, it's just something I'm throwing out. This is from Morphe. It's the M501 brush. I have already replaced it, but I have noticed I've had this brush for probably 3 years, and I'm at the point where when I clean it or when I use it, the hairs are starting to break off. Not something I love. However, for a $4 or $5 brush, whatever it is, getting 3 years out of it, I'm not mad at having to get a new one. Just, I also wash my brushes so often. I do a Cinema Secrets light wash at least once a week, and then I deep shampoo them once a month. I know that's excessive, and like my heavier duty brushes, my more expensive brushes, I don't really have an issue with, but with some of the Morphe brushes, I will notice that if I clean them that way after about a year or 2, or sometimes 3, I do notice they start to fall apart, so it's not necessarily the brush's fault. I do over clean them, but yeah, garbage. Next, public service announcement. This is the big one for the day. If you have a Clarisonic and you are using it, make sure that every 3 months you are changing your brush head. I'm throwing out this one because it's been 3 months. I already have a new one in my bathroom on my Clarisonic, and honestly, do it. Using a dirty brush to clean your face is counterproductive. You're going to spread dead skin and bacteria all over the face, and it's just not good. It's not yummy. It's not sexy. Change out your brush head. This one's going in the trash. I have been really exfoliating my skin a lot more lately. I'm still only doing it 3 times a week, but I'm doing a little bit more clinical peels. So because of that, I have moved away from the deep pore brush head, and I actually have gotten now the sensitive brush head because it's a little more gentle on the skin. I don't need all that much. I've been doing a lot of skincare targeting pores, so I've noticed that my pores have definitely been shrunken up a little bit, and I don't need so much pore congestion products. Next, I'm gonna go through the travel size stuff first because I did recently go on a trip to Chicago, and while I was there, I packed a full skincare routine. I will link up here a video with my entire travel skincare bag. But these are the items I went through while I was there, and then when I came back, once it's open, I feel like it's going bad. So I finished all of these products. First, from Junk Elephant, it is the Proteini Polypeptide Moisturizing Cream. I do have a full size of this in my bathroom as well because I am quite a fan of the product. But I finished this. I also finished 2 of the Murad Retinol Youth Night Cream Serums. These are so nice, especially if you're looking for lightweight retinols that are not going to burn or irritate your skin. Also a product I have in a full size. Then I have the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. I am not repurchasing this. I liked it, but it's basically an essence, and because I was traveling, I didn't want like a true liquid essence, so I did end up taking this one. But now that I'm back, I am going to pretty much go back to using a liquid essence. I'm still liking the fresh kombucha essence, and I think I'm going to just stick to that one for a while, so I will not be purchasing a full size of this one. I did try the Bioderma Sebum Matte Control 8-Hour Anti-Shine Hydrator. I used this for a full week and I did not like it. Did not keep my oils at bay. I'm going to be sticking with my Murad Pore Control Oil Mattifier instead. I also went through an entire travel size of the Lancome Bifacil Eye Makeup Remover. You guys know I do a lot of makeup on the eyes, and something lightweight, clean, and easy to take it all off is magical. It is a bi-face cleanser. It's been around for 1,000 years. If you haven't used Lancome, go in your mom or grandma's drawer. They probably have it. It's amazing. I'm obsessed. My mom's the one who got me hooked on it, and it is still my favorite eye makeup remover to date. Public service announcement number 2. In addition to changing out your brush heads, change out your beauty blenders. This one is dead and buried and going right in the trash. Same thing, 90 days, every 3 months you should be changing out your beauty blenders. It is for the best, so that is going in the trash. Speaking of beauty blender, I did also finally finish the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I have a hit or miss love affair with this foundation. I like it, I don't love it. I think the packaging is weird. I think it's empty, and then I'll notice that there's more foundation in there. Or it is empty and the package just stops working. It's like I'm pumping this now and I'm getting more foundation dripping out of it. But I was pumping it like 15 times the other day and nothing was coming out. So love-hate relationship with this, but when I wear it, it does look absolutely beautiful on the skin. But given all that issues I'm having with the packaging, I doubt I'm going to repurchase it. But I already have a backup of it, so I'll be using that one. After that, I'm not repurchasing. Next, from Tarte, this was the Acne Spot Treatment Blemish Bully. Anytime I have a breakout, I would pop this right on top, and the salicylic acid in it would help to diminish the size of the breakup very quickly. I really enjoyed this product. I'm happy I used it up. I've been using the Murad one lately, and I like that more. I mean, you guys are kind of seeing the trend. I love the Murad skincare products. They just work better for my skin. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the clinical strength, but across the board, it just works better for me. So I'll be sticking to the Murad one, but if you are in a pinch, this one will work just as well. Maybe not just as well, but pretty good. I did a video, and I'm going to link it up here, reviewing the Sephora Collection new skincare line, well, new-ish. They recently expanded that skincare line, and I mentioned it in a previous favorites. They came out with a Clear Skin Days collection, which is all about acne control, oil control, sebum congestion, and pore maintenance. These were the brightening peel pads. It was a salicylic, glycolic, and niacinamide treatment. I went through all 60 of these. I will be repurchasing them. I use it almost like a toner. I will actually take a little bit of toner on a cotton pad, then take this just to kind of spread it around. It works beautifully. I even was able to get Brandon to use it, which you guys know is a pretty big accomplishment. Next up from Shiseido, this is the Clarifying Cleansing Mousse for all skin types. It took me far longer than I care to admit to go through this. I don't think I loved it, but I didn't dislike it enough to give it away or throw it out. But I liked it enough to finish it. It's weird. I probably shouldn't have kept it because I really did not enjoy this, but I did make sure to go through it because I don't want to waste. And which is weird because I would totally have pulled it out and given it to my mom or sister or something and been like, here, I didn't love it, try it. And maybe they would love it. But this one I actually finished. So I guess that's a good sign that I didn't hate it, but not something I'm going to be going after again. We are shitting on Shiseido today. I love the Benefiance eye cream. I love that product. There's a lot that Shiseido does well. I just didn't love those two products. Next, from Dr. Brandt, this actually came in a BoxyCharm. This was the Biotic Balancing Clean Biotic Yogurt Cleanser. This is empty. I'm putting it in here, but I am going to tell you, I did not love this, and I did not use this. Brandon did. This actually turned into his favorite cleanser, and he used it all by himself. And the fact that I found something that he liked enough to use is amazing. For now, I will not be repurchasing just because lately he's been really liking the Kiehl's Calendula cleanser. And every time he looks at it, he goes, Calendula. And it's kind of adorable and a little nauseating, but he's been really liking that. So I won't be repurchasing that yet, but eventually I might. Speaking of Kiehl's, I did go through the Ultra Facial Cream, and this might be my new favorite moisturizer. I have already repurchased it. It is next on deck to use up. I'm currently using a Sunday Riley moisturizer in the morning at night. I'm using Tidal in the day. I'm using CEO at night, and I'm currently really liking those. I try to use one at a time and finish it. So once I finish those, Kiehl's is coming back. Next up is the Marc Jacobs Youthquake. This is another one that I have a love-hate relationship with. My issue, and I did use it up, I did good. When I first started using it for the first, I want to say 6 weeks, I absolutely loved it. I think it retexturized my skin. Everything felt beautiful. I enjoyed putting it on. However, after that, I feel like it just didn't do anything anymore, and that's not okay with me. I like when I see results with my skincare. So I know I might have unrealistic expectations, but the products I use work, and that's great. And when they stop working, I stop using them. That's kind of what happened with this. I did then end up going back to it to finish it, and I did finish it. However, not something I'm going to be going back to. And the last product, this is from Murad as well. This is the Outsmart Acne Clarifying Treatment. I got every little bit out of this pump, and I will be getting more. This product keeps my skin at bay like no other. I am definitely obsessed. This is an amazing product. Need it in your routine if you are breakout prone or have any issues with bumps, texture, or breakouts. This will help. It is a low-dose salicylic acid, which I feel like is common amongst a lot of my skincare, and it does help to control oil, control shine, reduce the size of your pores, break down sebum, and help reduce breakouts. So all in all, an amazing product. Beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and please, please, please don't forget to check out that James Charles video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.